All right. Welcome to the first episode of the Debate Table podcast. My name is Colby.
I'm Fatback.
Skittles or Suttles.
Yep.
Either
I'll
one.
be calling him Skittles because I can't call him any other thing. So today we're going to be talking about the draft. It's fresh on our minds. It happened Thursday night, and we really haven't talked much about it, especially with this guy. He didn't watch it with us because he's lame.
He's a loser.
He has to work all the time. So
Fortunately,
what did we think? What are our thoughts on the draft? I thought it was fairly okay
Yeah, I think it
for
was
a
fine.
draft. If you don't know, Fatback here, he's a big Bears fan. I pull for the Buccaneers, and then Skittles is a Falcons fan for some
Hometown.
reason. So, what what did you think about the
Bears?
Yeah, the Bears. Yeah.
Okay, absolutely hated the pick.
Which pick are you talking about?
The first pick.
The first
The
pick.
first pick.
that was rough.
Yeah, Michigan's tied in. I think that was horrible because I think we could have went with an edge. Someone on the defensive side of the ball. We did a lot of offensive things in free agency. And we also have Cole Kmet right now. I don't think Caleb used quite well last season.
Caleb didn't
Probably
use
not.
anything well.
Well,
And you didn't even take the best tight end.
I agree. I think we could, if we were going to take a tight end, I don't mind them taking a tight end. I mind them taking a tight end at the 10th pick in the draft.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That's what I mind.
Yeah. I mean, and Tyler Warren was still on the board.
Correct. And I wish we would have traded back, like in the teens, and because Tyler Warren went 15th.
Yeah, if you really wanted a tight end, you could have traded back, got some more picks.
Right.
Easy.
Right. So that's my logic behind it. Do I hate the pick? Yes, for where we picked him at.
Right.
Like if we would have picked him at 19, 20, somewhere in there, would have been fine for me, and we would have got maybe a second, maybe even a first for next year. Yeah, I would have been happy with that. But I don't think it was that great.
That's fair. I watched the draft with you, and about an hour before, we were sitting down talking about what we wanted out of the draft, and I asked you what could possibly be the pick that would piss you off the most, and you said Colston Loveland
Yes.
specifically.
Yeah, I couldn't have saw hot dogs. I was like, every year I do a draft party. I invite these two idiots over, my dad, my wife, everybody's over there, and we're just chilling, hanging out, and we're eating dinner. And I was like, Colby asked, who would make you go crazy? I gave the name.
And
like-
I was hoping it would happen because the crash out, because Fatback, I mean, he's a Bears fan. He crashes out every year because they make the most egregious draft picks. Except for last year was fine. He didn't crash out then, but I mean, it was amazing.
It's almost like a yearly tradition now.
I
'Cause
love certain picks, and then
Outside of last year, it's been pretty regularly.
yeah, like the last one that I can remember after, I love. I wouldn't say I love Caleb. I mean, I'm wearing his jersey, but I support him.
Yeah.
Like I absolutely love Justin Fields when they picked him. I mean, I get the direction they're going by. They got rid of him, and they wanted someone that's possibly a better passer that can do more things. And then I love the Rome Odunze pick. I'm a big Rome guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought those were two good picks.
Yeah.
And then, but after that, and after the Justin Fields draft, my last one that I really liked was Roquan Smith. Where's he at? He's a damn Raven.
Yeah.
We didn't even hold on to him.
What about Mitch Trubisky?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Was that who was in that draft?
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes. Ooh, that's not good looks.
And you traded up one pick to get him.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Trading up for Mitch Trubisky is wild.
Well, I want to talk to Dylan about the draft.
Ooh, I loved it.
Well, Skittles maybe is coming off the best draft year as a Falcons fan in rememberable history. I mean,
I absolutely loved it. I mean, a lot of people say we're mortgaging our future. They didn't like that we traded next year's pick. But to me, we got 2 of the top 4 pass rushers in the draft. Jalen Walker, James Pierce. And if you think about it, even if we do as good as we did last year, we had the 15th pick, we would have took him at 15 if Jalen Walker wasn't there. So I think getting a year under his belt, as long as he's not terrible in the locker room, then I think it's great.
when they traded up to get
I was
Pierce, I was pretty excited for you guys. That was a good moment
Yeah,
because that dude's a dog.
he is. I mean, I do think. I mean, he's probably to me the 3rd best edge rusher in the draft.
I personally think you gave up too much.
I mean,
Me, because who traded up right before y'all? The Giants.
oh yeah, for Jackson Dart.
They didn't give him a first round.
Yeah, but they gave up a higher 2nd round pick because ours wasn't till
What you
basically
get?
like
You got the
third round.
26th pick, right?
Yes,
That's what it was, right?
yes.
I believe that's right. I think y'all are banking on y'all are going to be the 26th best team.
I mean, I can see it.
I don't.
I can see
I
it.
really don't. I think that y'all don't even win your division again.
Ooh, and why is that?
Because I think there's a guy that's very dangerous.
Who?
I think his name's Baker.
Baker
He
Mayfield.
is not good at all whatsoever.
We're not okay. This is a draft pod. We're not going to get into the Baker slander, but
I could.
you know the Bucks draft I thought was pretty good. Taking a wide receiver isn't what I had them pegged to do, but you know Chris Godwin, we're not really sure if how healthy he's going to be this year. Mike Evans is getting old. He got hurt last year, even though he still had 1,000 yards, but. I don't hate the receiver pick. I think strengthening that part of your team, part of their team, is a good idea. It's a good call.
I hated it.
I'm sure you did.
Number
See,
4 receiver
here's
on the Bucks.
Here's the
in
difference.
the first round.
Here's the difference between me and Skittles. What was the first thing I did after the draft? The next morning, I text Skittles and I congratulate him on a great Falcons draft.
Oh, I will not.
And all I get is,
Hey, I didn't get that
I hated
text.
it. Well, I didn't. Well, you hated the draft
'Cause you didn't have a good draft.
day 2 or 3. You liked some of those picks, though, right?
Yeah, I like Luther Burden a lot.
Yeah, I do like that pick.
Yeah,
I do like that pick. Then we got Xavier Watts.
I thought that was a great pick.
That was a really
I
good
did.
pick.
In the 3rd, right?
Yes,
the
in the
third,
third.
right?
End of the third.
Yes. I thought that was
And then
a
we
great
got,
value for that pick.
That other safety. I can't think of his name at the moment, but
It came from
Oklahoma.
He's like a
yeah.
ball hawk safety.
Yeah.
I don't know his name.
And then I love that we undrafted free agent Nick Nash signed
did
with
y'all
us.
get Nick Nash?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
And Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah. So I think we had a really
Pretty
good
good.
draft. We have no more holes.
I mean,
we don't have
Colby
any
got
holes.
Shiloh.
Sure did.
God,
He
that's
got
awful.
Shiloh.
The better Sanders brother.
No, come on.
Why not? They got
did
drafted
get a
almost
new-
the same place.
That is
Undrafted and what round was it? Fifth round
Yeah.
and undrafted.
Yeah.
What's really the difference?
That's true.
Couple mil. Just a couple.
Neither of them need that.
No, that's all.
Let's talk about that for a second. The story of this year's draft was Shador slipping all the way down to round 5, and you know, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I like to see it. I thought it was great. It was entertaining. It's kind of a ha-ha, told you so moment for him and his father.
I get that people like it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I disagree with it because we've seen players that have bad attitudes, that are off the field issues, that have been drafted in the first round that play the same position he does.
Like who?
Johnny Manziel.
Okay, the only issue he had was he was a partier. He was a great leader.
Has he been arrested?
Did he at that
Yes.
point? He might
Has
have at
Baker
that point.
Mayfield
But
been arrested? Has
Yeah.
he had off-the-field issues?
But
Is
he was also a great leader.
Is he a trash talker?
I think Baker is a great leader. I think he's a douchebag.
Oh my
I think
god!
he's a douchebag, but he is a great leader. He
Is
is.
Johnny Manziel a great leader?
He was.
No.
Come on.
Jamarcus Russell.
And he won the Heisman. He was unbelievable.
Right. I get that
What
they
did
win
we
the
see that out
Heisman.
of Shador?
No, we didn't see
I think
him win
people-
the Heisman, no.
I think people did. I think they thought he had talent. He was okay. He's good. But is it worth? Because imagine if Shador went to the Giants and Russell Wilson had 2 bad games. Then you're going to have all of Shador's fans, Deion's fans coming after him, saying, "Hey,
Right.
you got to start Shador. You got to start Shador," even though they're not seeing what the Giants are seeing on the field.
Right. I get that. I'm not saying the Giants messed up picking Jackson Dart.
That's just an
I don't think
example,
they
but-
did that at all. But I could see where the Steelers don't have a quarterback.
Yeah,
And Shador
But-
has let his numbers just talk for him. He's gotten better every year.
I don't
Is
know
what I'm saying.
How do you think Mike Tomlin is going to handle the Sanders?
I think
he's
he put
a
his
no
foot in
tolerance.
his ass. That's what I think. That
I don't know if you can do that with Dion.
I think you can.
I don't know.
It's not Dion.
And Shador.
I mean, Shador.
Whether
It's
they
both.
can or
We're-
not, it's the unknown. Like the
Right.
you don't know, you never know, and I don't know if his talent outweighs that potential risk of it being a bad,
A
bad
headache.
Well, the
Yeah.
thing is that, yes, the Browns drafted him. I mean, they've dealt with the head case before. It hasn't worked out good, like with Johnny Manziel.
Right.
So I don't think that. I think the Browns head coach is a good coach. I don't think he has that, like the Mike Tomlin vibe about him, where it's business.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
it's Mike Tomlin's way or no way is what I'm saying, and I think that's what Shador needs.
I think, I mean, I agree that's probably what he needs, but how is he going to handle it?
Because like Mike Tomlin has that capability of Dion isn't in the locker room. We didn't draft Dion.
But he's
Right.
he's on social media.
Right. Well, there's thousands of fans on social media. It doesn't matter.
I get what you're saying, but I don't know. I told y'all when on night, what was it, Friday night, when we're getting into like the third round, I was like, I would pick him.
Right.
He's a steal now.
I could.
'Cause-
Okay, I get if you don't like him falling out of the first round, even possibly the second round.
I could not, when I got home finally and looked, because I had totally forgot about it, and I looked, I couldn't believe he hadn't been drafted yet.
Right.
I could not believe it.
Like you're telling me, is
I
Dylan
get
Gabriel better?
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
I-
is Milrow better?
Talent-wise, I think he's the third best quarterback in the draft.
Yes,
talent-wise.
yeah, I could say
But
that.
the headache makes him way worse because I mean I'm thinking of it if the Falcons drafted him,
Mm-hmm.
how much pressure is that going to put on Michael Penix? And if he has 1-2 bad games, then his confidence of his is gone.
Right, I get if you
And-
have a young quarterback, you don't draft him. I get that,
But
if you
it's
don't want
the
to, if you don't want
same-
to ruin their confidence. But there's teams that have older quarterbacks or young quarterbacks that aren't that good. Anthony Richardson, the Colts,
Yeah,
would bring in Danny Dimes.
Come on, man. AR-15, just got to give him another year.
We're gonna
Yeah, they
give him
keep
another
saying
year.
that,
We're
but-
giving that. We brought in Danny. They brought in Danny Dimes. Is that? I mean, I don't see where it's going to hurt to draft him in the third or fourth round. I mean, at that point,
I think it does hurt. I think it hurts the locker room.
I mean, because there's a chance now that the Browns. I think the Browns did an okay draft, like trading back.
They did okay, yeah.
I mean, I think it's okay, and they get Shador in the fifth round. I think that is quality. If Dylan Gabriel don't, work out, or I don't think he will. I mean, it's very rare
Yeah.
for that short of a quarterback to work out. I mean, you got handfuls like Kyler Murray and Drew Brees that have been decent.
But it's rare.
Yeah, it's very rare.
Yeah.
And so that's why I think they did basically. What I've read is that they wanted Jalen Milrow. So I don't know, but I don't think Milrow or Gabriel is better than Shador.
I agree.
So that's why.
But you you bring him in and you don't have to worry.
I would rather have Milroe than Shador.
Okay, I could get.
I also don't understand why while we're on this topic, I don't get why the Saints didn't take him.
In the first?
No.
In the second.
In the second?
Yeah.
Oh, when they picked Show?
Yeah.
The fact that they picked Show, that's crazy.
I saw his name. I was like, what?
Yeah.
For him to
crazy.
be the third quarterback off the board is pretty wild.
Yeah.
I mean,
where did Will Howard go?
he went to the Steelers.
Steelers, yep.
My guy.
So, and if they sign Aaron Rodgers with Will
Yeah.
Howard, I mean, to mentor him,
Or they can trade for Kirk.
I think you're stuck with that contract.
Yeah,
big
okay.
boy.
Yeah, buddy. Hey, you had a nice draft. Let's cool it. Over
Best
there.
backup in the league.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, yeah, you have an argument for that.
I think the Browns have the best with
Who?
Flacco.
Ah, come on.
He's y'all's best backup and y'all's best starter
No.
as well.
No. Penix is a dog.
He's better.
Yes.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm not so sure about that.
After this year, he'll be a top 5 quarterback.
Top 5?
Top 5.
Buddy.
Just go watch some highlights.
Who's the top 5?
Pat,
Yeah, Pat.
Burrow?
Josh Allen, Burrow,
Josh Allen, Burrow.
Lamar?
Lamar. Oh, he's
Sure.
good. Get in there.
Sure.
Lamar.
I
would say you
like
got
Stafford.
Herbert.
Yeah,
Maybe
Herbert. Baker did great last year.
come on.
Hurts.
Let's not even mention that.
Hurts. I was joking about Baker, but
Hurts.
Yeah, thank you.
he's in the top 10.
Yeah, but there's room for Penix to be top 5.
I mean,
that's what
the time will tell, but I don't know about next year.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's
He will
biased,
move up.
but
He'll
I
move
think
up.
I think
but-
he'll get a lot of respect.
Oh, Jared
after this year.
Goff.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's above average. Golf is but
I mean, he
not top
just
5,
had
not even close.
man, his completion percentage was nuts last year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so Shador fell. I loved to see it. So I'm not. But like I said, when he got down to the third, fourth, and good God, fifth round, I was like, just take the guy.
You know who I think had a fantastic draft is the Ravens.
the Ravens did. That's what
The
I was
Ravens
about to
did have
say.
a
The
great
Ravens had a crazy draft. You're getting Georgia's safety.
Malachi.
Yeah,
Then
Malachi's in.
Mike Green.
I mean,
Yes.
their defense is going to be disgusting.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I wouldn't have picked Green in the first, and I'm glad that he went to the Ravens with that value of a pick. I think I could have seen him going late first, but I saw like a bunch of mock drafts, like the Falcons picking him at 15.
Yeah, I wouldn't have liked that as much, but
So I mean, I would have jumped on him in the second for sure, and the Ravens did.
and I'm a huge Malachi fan. I think he got put in the perfect situation right next to Kyle Hamilton. He can be the ball hawk. Kyle Hamilton can
Just a
kind of do his
hybrid,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's a perfect fit.
Right.
Well, what do we think about the Travis Hunter pick? Because I thought they were going to trade out of that.
Duval.
Duval.
Yeah.
Or is he going to be successful playing both sides of the ball?
I think that he's not going to play as many snaps on both sides. I think he's going to be primarily a receiver and then go in situational on defense.
'Cause
So I don't think he
feel like
he can.
surely when you get that type of caliber player, you would want them to pick one and excel in that position instead
Yeah.
of splitting in two.
I think they need so much help that he's going to play both sides. I don't think he's going to play. I think he's going to play a lot of.
So you think it's team dependent? If he would have went to a different team, it might be different.
Yes, I think that he wouldn't play both sides if he went to. Let's just throw out the Broncos, because you have Patrick Surtain that's a lockdown safety.
They just got
already.
that one
I mean,
from
sorry,
Texas.
corner that.
Barron.
Right, then he'll probably play mostly receiver. Like,
Yeah.
I don't see where the Jags have
I mean,
a lead at either one. I think if you have a lead at one of the sides and a decent cornerback at the other, I don't think you're going to.
their receivers are. I mean, Brian Thomas, he was
Right.
elite last year.
Yeah,
Tyson Campbell on defense, he's solid. I wouldn't say he's elite, but he's good.
yeah, he's good. but I think he's going to play more corner than he will wide receiver
I don't know. It'll be interesting.
because he's a tall corner. I believe. I think he's 6'1", isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think so.
I mean, he's a decent.
I mean, I
corner.
would guess that a good wide receiver is easier to come, or a decent wide receiver is easier to come by than a decent cornerback.
Yeah, I think corner is probably the toughest position to play.
Yeah.
And
So-
I think that's probably some of the reason why they might not play him as much on defense
Yeah.
is because that's their shiny new toy. So make him look the best that he can on offense, then throw him in sometimes at defense, giving him opportunity.
No.
A weird pick, I thought, was the Chargers picking the running back from North Carolina.
Oh,
They
Hampton?
Yeah, because they just signed Najee.
Yeah, but
I think
Hampton
he's
is a
good.
dog. He's
I think he's really good. I just think that was an interesting pick that they picked.
because they picked him first round.
Right.
Yeah, and it was a deep running back class,
Yeah,
very deep.
It was very deep. So
So
that's why I thought that it was an interesting pick to go.
the one thing you talked about the Browns draft, they drafted 2 quarterbacks and 2 running backs. I think they had a good draft. I think they were good players.
Well, they lost
everything.
Nick Chubb.
But I know, but drafting 2 quarterbacks, 2 running backs, they drafted Dylan Gabriel. What fourth round?
Third.
Maybe
Third.
yeah, third. Yeah, and then they
Because
drafted.
after day 2, there was 5 quarterbacks taken off. You had Cam, you had Dark, you had
Yeah.
you had Milrow, and then you had
Yep.
Gabriel.
Yep. So I think that was kind of crazy to me. They could have kind of fill more needs.
Right.
I like Dylan Sampson late. That was a good pick.
Dude,
But-
their quarterback room
Oh my
list,
God.
I saw the list online today. It is laughable.
It's a nightmare. It is a nightmare. Straight nightmare.
The Deshaun Watson thing, like, just let him go.
Yeah. At this point, it's,
Let him go. Because even if he comes back, I think he's going to be terrible.
Well, and I look at that quarterback room. I don't think any of them is better than him. Honestly, I don't think he's good, but
The Browns should have kept Baker Mayfield.
That's facts,
I
but
don't know. I mean,
their starter this year's Joe Flacco, right?
Or Kenny Pickett.
or Kenny Pickett.
I hate Kenny Pickett. Take off
Or
that.
Dylan
Take
Gabriel.
off the damn
Dylan
glove.
I mean, it don't.
Take off the glove. It's crazy. You're
They
wearing
might
a
as
glove.
well like spin a wheel. Who's going to start each
Yeah.
week?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, just start Shador. Just let him show what he's got if he's got anything.
You want to take over that dumpster fire?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
Why
he's
not?
set up to fail.
it's true.
he's there. Yeah, I don't know. The Browns, I mean, I don't know if they'll ever turn around. Myles Garrett should have got out when he could. But
Yeah, honestly.
bless his heart.
It's not about the money, it's about winning. And then signs a
Yeah,
huge
for
contract
real.
with the Browns. God.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Do we think Cam Ward is going to be successful? Because I saw a video of him today. Him and Shador were out training or something, and he was just dog talking him the entire time, and it was hilarious.
I loved that.
It was. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I think he is going to be successful.
So before I said there will be no quarterbacks, before the draft I said no quarterbacks in 5 years will be starters from this draft. I think Cam Ward is the only one that could. I think he's very talented. And he has that mentality.
I think he's going to be good. It's just will Tennessee build around him? I think you see that with a lot of these young quarterbacks. Like I think that the Bears are finally doing it with Caleb. But like for example, like when we had Fields,
Yeah.
I don't think that they gave him the players to succeed with. Like the offensive line isn't as good as it is now with Caleb. Are they going to do that with Cam? Are you going to give him the weapons? What are you going to do
Yeah.
to help build that?
He needs
build
a-
around? Because
he-
the Titans did a lot,
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
did.
they
They
need
did a
that
lot.
number one receiver.
right?
Calvin's
I mean, you
okay.
got Calvin, and then they drafted 2.
No, that was the Texans that drafted the 2
Right.
Iowa State guys.
They picked up Resposito.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
They did.
the Cam Ward Esposito connection lives on,
Yeah.
but he's probably not ever going to see the field.
He's probably not. I don't think he's game changer, but
Yeah, probably not. But yeah, I mean, if they build around him, he's definitely has the talent to be good. He's like he reminds me of AR. The way they play, kind of.
kinda.
Let's hope he don't turn out like
Yeah.
they are.
Well,
I
true.
think he has a better mentality. He has that gritty kind of mindset to him.
Yeah, apparently. I mean,
where AR does not.
I didn't really keep up with him that much, but seeing him talk to Shador like that was
Oh,
hilarious.
I love those videos. I know
It was
which ones you're
great.
talking about.
Oh, so
Do you think next year's quarterback class is good?
no.
It depends on who comes out. If
Okay, let's say Arch comes out.
I mean, I think he's
Let's
good,
say Arch has a great year.
but it depends on the year
right,
he has.
because
Yeah.
Quinn started mostly all the games for him.
And whenever he came in,
He did okay,
Yeah.
nothing great. If he has a great year, let's just say, and just a decent year, after that, do you think it's better than this quarterback class?
I do. I mean, who all do you have? Carson Beck.
I think that is.
I think Beck would be. I think he would be the second best quarterback in this class. Unfortunately,
Brother.
no.
I just don't think it's a good quarterback class at all. And that's not saying that Carson Beck's that good. I just think that's how bad.
Me and
It's a
Skittles
bad
had
class.
me and Skittles had a little bet because before Carson decided to go to Miami,
Yeah.
Skittles said he was a top 10 pick in this.
No, I
draft.
said first round.
I have it.
Oh
saved.
wait, in this?
Yeah, in this past draft, the one that just got drafted.
Yeah. I think he would have. I do.
You
Top
think he'd have
10.
been top 10 looking back now?
Pick
Yeah.
Yes.
potentially. It depends on.
I have it saved because I keep my receipts.
Yeah. It depends on how quarterback hungry those teams would be. But
Apparently
I do
they
think he
weren't.
would have been.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. I'm not going to stand on the fact that he would be a top 10 pick, but I think he would be the second quarterback off the board.
You think he would have been picked over Jackson Dart?
I do.
I don't.
Man, I don't know about that one, Skittles. Carson Beck is
It looks like Slot. What's his name?
I
Sid
agree.
from my side.
Sid for my stage. He's like has a interception throwing fetish. He just loves throwing the picks, man. Every time I watched the Georgia game this year, he threw 5 interceptions.
A lot of them were on his receivers too, though.
A lot.
Sure,
Sure.
they were.
I don't like the guy at all. Gunnar Stockton though,
Dog.
dog.
He has that Cam Ward mentality.
What?
I think he's okay.
We'll see. I mean,
I
I think
honestly have no idea.
this is a
Like-
big year for him.
I don't know how we can sit here and say he's a dog. Like, yes, he
That's
is a
Texas.
Georgia Bulldog, but like, is he gonna be like?
I think he'd
Is he gonna
run
take
through
him
a
to
brick
the
wall.
Stetson Bennett, legendary state. Like,
That's not what I'm saying. I think he'd run through a brick wall. I'm not saying that he's that good.
100%. I
Yeah,
think that, but like,
I don't know. Jury's still out on him.
yeah, right, yeah,
Yeah, what did he play 2 games?
yeah.
Something like
I
that.
think so.
He did okay.
Yeah.
So time will tell.
All right. I think. What do y'all think about Isaiah Bond?
Ooh.
I think it is. I think it is criminal that he went undrafted.
With
Right. You can't say it's not because Mike Green has 2 sexual assault allegations against him.
is his ongoing though?
I don't know. He's just. I don't know. I know that he's denied both of them.
Yeah.
I
But,
like. Don't get me wrong. I definitely know that's a terrible thing. It's a
Right.
terrible issue. But at this point, if you're a GM, like, do you care? Like, if you're really trying to build the best team, like, I don't know. It seems like all these you hear about all these things about players getting arrested for this, that, and another, and they either always get out of it or they miss, half a season or whatever. I just don't think that is enough for no team to pick him up.
I think he will get picked up once the case is resolved.
Yeah, I think.
Because he's
While it's
good.
ongoing.
Like, yeah, I think he's okay.
I mean, he's not
good.
crazy,
Yes,
but
yes.
he's not. He shouldn't have been undrafted.
Yeah.
I mean,
agree.
it just depends on, I think, how serious
Yes.
the allegations are.
I mean, I guess if they know more than
What is being let out.
what, yeah, if they know more and they know like it is serious and he's,
I
like,
mean,
he's
did-
facing long jail time, then sure.
Yeah.
But like if it's like you're saying like the other guy has 2 allegations, like if it's just an allegation,
I know Isaiah Bond turned himself in.
Yeah.
And he has been arrested for whatever he has done, but I don't know how serious they are.
Yeah.
I got you. I mean, if it is serious, then sure.
And
But
I
if it's
don't-
not,
I don't
I don't
think-
see why you don't pick him.
I don't think Mike Green has been arrested for his.
Yeah. I think his.
Like, I
was
think
just
his
allegations.
are just allegations
Gotcha.
where Isaiah Bond he had like a warrant out and he turned himself in
Yeah.
Gotcha.
for it. That could be the difference too.
Like, yeah. I mean, if he's going to be arrested, then that makes more sense.
Yeah.
I get standing against those things, but I mean, you hear about players all the time that
Right.
get arrested for all sorts of crap, and they like Rashee Rice. Is he good? Because what was he, a getaway driver for a robbery?
Yeah.
and then he got hurt. We still don't know if he's coming back.
No.
Hey, new guy to pick up here soon. Henry Ruggs.
Oh yeah.
He's getting out of jail.
Oh, is he?
He's up for
Hey,
parole.
Wow.
I think it's next year.
You think he can still play?
No. No.
Come on, man. He's
Wow.
been working out in the yard. He's all He's probably buff.
Guess his age.
He's probably 26.
He is.
Yeah, he's
26.
26. I
Yeah.
I
Maybe
guessed like
27.
28.
Yeah, 26. I know he's young.
That seems so long ago.
It really does. Yeah, no
But-
one will touch him.
No, I'm just,
No.
Comeback player of the year.
that would be so crazy.
Yeah.
Walter Payton Man of the Year. Henry Ruggs.
He has to be driven to all the practices because he can't drive anymore. Oh my god. Well, so we can go through our mocks. Well, I can't
Yeah.
which my mock was a joke anyways. I did it in 30 seconds, but we can go through y'all's. I do know that we all made a mock draft. They definitely do it every year, but I try to do it as well, where we just try and predict how the draft's going to go. Skittles went on a legendary run this year with 7 in a row.
Seven
The
in a
first
row.
7 you got correct.
Everybody got the first 4.
Yep.
I had
know
more
that.
correct than I thought I would, and then you even called the Colston Loveland, didn't
To
you?
the Bears. I
That's
did.
that's a
Yes.
crazy
You
pull.
did.
Yep. I got that one. And then I got Tyler Warren to the Colts, which
Okay.
was pretty solid. And then what was the other one? There's another good one that I had. Oh, Matthew Golden to the Packers.
Yeah, that was a good pull as well.
Yep. Yep. That was the highlights.
Do you have any crazy ones?
I'm looking like no.
Because the first 4, that's pretty. I felt like those are pretty standard.
Yeah.
I had James Pierce going to the Falcons at 15, but they got him at 26.
6. Yep.
Yeah.
Where I had Colston Loveland going.
16 picks later.
Yeah.
Whew, that's tough, man.
So I don't think so. I don't think I have any crazy ones.
I think overall,
Oh, I got the Zabel, the North Dakota.
Gray's able.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
him going to he went to the Seahawks. Correct? He goes to the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it not- is that?
I don't
I
remember.
can't remember, honestly.
I believe he goes to the Seahawks.
I remember you saying that you picked that.
Yeah.
I think. And Skittles, you didn't do it in our mock, but you said you called the trade for
Yes.
what trade was
The
it?
Jags,
The Jags
trading up to
trade.
number 2. Yes. I didn't do any trades in the mock draft, but yeah, I was, because I heard the rumblings of the Jags trading up, and it just made sense because the Jags needed some kind of firepower, something to light up that franchise. I felt like they need to give up whatever it costs to get Travis Hunter. because Trevor Lawrence, it's kind of fading. They needed something to re-energize that fan base.
Yeah.
That definitely did it.
Yeah, they do. Are you going to
Made
get
sense.
a Travis Hunter jersey?
No, maybe a Ashton Genty.
Okay.
Oh,
That's Team
Ashton.
Genty. Yeah.
I like that. That's good. So, yeah, our mocks were, I'd say, overall a success.
Yeah.
We enjoyed making them. So, to wrap it up, I'm going to do a little draft trivia for you boys.
Oh, Lord.
So this is, I have it written down here, so don't screen cheat on me. This is all first round, or the first wide receiver taken in every draft since 2005. Okay, now we did do a little test run for 05, and it was Braylon Edwards. They both got it correct, so they both are starting out with a point. How we're going to run it is, once I say the year, they can start saying a name. If Fatback says a name and it's wrong, then Skittles gets to go, and then they keep going back and forth until they either need the team as a hint. So we started off in 05, got that one. We'll go with 06.
I've been thinking of it. I absolutely have no idea.
Come on, boys.
My first thought was Santonio Holmes.
Correct.
Ooh, yes.
Nice
pull.
pull.
Yes.
Okay. Skittles has 2 points. Fatback has 1. 07. And while they're thinking, I will say, I do know.
Calvin Johnson.
Correct.
Oh, that's
Oh.
his draft.
I do know most of the players on this team on this list, so I figured they would definitely know them. They have a lot more ball knowledge than me. I'm working on it though, so we are going 08. Now this is the last player that I don't know who this player is.
Oof.
Come on, just throw someone out.
08.
08. 08. What a great year.
That's great.
I was 12.
08.
I don't know that I have a guess.
Just we got to get somewhere, or y'all can just agree that y'all need the team.
Give me the team.
Yeah.
Team.
Yep.
The team is the Rams.
The Rams.
The Rams. I can also give you guys the round number and pick number if that helps at all. It probably won't.
The Rams.
The Rams.
God.
Once again, I don't know who this guy is, and he got picked relatively late.
Wait.
Give us the. Are you
Yeah,
trying to get
yeah.
the? Yeah.
Round 2, pick 2. So
Round
no
two.
wide receivers in the first round this year.
So wild.
Must have been a weak class.
Rams.
Is there a way you can find the college, or you don't know him?
I don't know who he is.
You don't know who he is.
The only thing forward from here is y'all agree that you don't know and we move on.
God.
I
the
know.
You don't know him, so you can't tell me if he got traded.
Nope.
I'm just trying to think who the Rams drafted at receiver.
We're going to go for 30 more seconds.
I don't think I know.
Y'all may not know who this is.
I think I'm gonna know when you
I
say
do
it,
too.
but I just don't. I
I'm-
just don't know.
10
Yeah, I
seconds.
don't
Any
either.
guess? Any
No.
deep pulls?
No.
No?
I'm not
Okay.
even-
It is Donnie Avery.
I would have never got.
Yeah, no shot.
Okay. 09. I have heard of this player. Not a lot, but I've heard of him.
Is this throwing this out there? Is this? I can't. Or is this is too old? If he's he's newer.
09.
Y'all can conversate between yourselves. But remember, it is a competition. We're 2-2 right now. All tied up.
Who's right after Calvin?
the first pick. So that would
No,
be DeMarcus
2 years.
And
No.
Calvin. Then we would go. Don't we go Stafford that next year? Right?
No,
Or is
this is Stafford's year because the year before was Matt Ryan's.
Okay,
That's what I was
so-
using to try to figure it
Okay,
out.
so this is Stafford's draft.
Yes, AJ Green.
No.
Eh.
Uh,
So you can't pick again until Fabric
Okay.
says a name. If he does.
Yeah.
so Stafford, so he just retired. Is this guy a stud?
I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
This is what I'm saying. I've heard this guy's name, but that's about. I mean, I recognize his name.
I'm gonna,
Like the other guy, I had never heard it before. So his last name's kind of funky.
If you give us the team, does that reset it?
Yeah, we'll reset
Yeah,
it
we're
after that.
okay.
Yeah, let's just reset it.
He was drafted by the Raiders.
Is this Darius Hayward Bay?
Correct.
Ah,
Nice pull.
Nice.
All right, we're 3-2. 2010. I do know who this
Is
is.
this AJ Green?
No.
I can't remember that draft. I don't remember like what year.
2010.
I do know who this is. And he was good.
I don't even have a guess at the moment.
Come on, man.
You know who it is?
No, I gave out
Yeah.
AJ. I mean, I think I will know when he says the team.
It will probably give it. The team will give this one away, I believe. So, do you want to take a stab at it before I give the team? Because then
No,
it's just
go ahead.
whoever's first.
Go ahead.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
The Broncos.
Demarius Thomas?
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
3-3. Yes. 3-3. We're all tied up. 2011.
Julio Jones.
No.
Be AJ Green.
Correct.
Ah.
AJ Green.
Thank you.
Yep, the Bengals with the first round pick 4.
Julio
AJ
gets
Green.
picked after AJ.
That's right.
2012. So was it 4-2?
Is this
No.
Kevin White?
You got Demarius Thomas?
Yeah. So it's tied.
Yeah, it's 4-4 again. Because you just got.
Yeah.
What'd you ask?
Kevin White?
No.
Negative.
2012.
Correct. This one's lesser known, but I've heard his name.
Go ahead with the team. You good?
Yeah.
The Jags.
Justin Blackman.
Yeah.
Correct.
Nice.
Fatback goes back in the lead. Oh my God. Keeping it close. 2013.
Kevin White.
No.
Is he not the first receiver taken in that draft?
No.
Is Kevin White on your list?
Negative.
Bears picked him as the first receiver in that draft from West Virginia. Like with the, you know who I'm
What?
talking about,
What?
right?
Yeah. I thought that was 2014.
Are you sure you're not?
He's not on my list
Okay.
at all.
Really? I thought it was
Really?
2014. That's
I
why I
thought
was
he was-
waiting.
I think he was ranked as the highest receiver. He might not have been picked as. The,
Yeah.
that might be.
He
what
got
I'm
picked
thinking.
high.
Yeah, it was high. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Is this Taven Austin?
Correct.
Nice.
Ooh, tie.
Good pull. 2014.
Sammy Watkins.
Correct.
Ah.
Yeah, okay. He's like, I think that's 2014. You're like, in your head, it's not.
But I think he got drafted.
I think it's
2014.
14, but I think
He got
that,
drafted 2014.
I think I words 13. I can't.
All right.
remember.
Fatback in the lead again. I think it's 6-5.
Yeah.
2015. We're getting
this-
into our era,
Is
boys.
this Kevin Benjamin?
No. We are getting into our era.
Oh. I think I know.
2015. I'm drawing a blank at the moment.
Get the team, man. Get the team. Get me back in there.
Go ahead.
The Raiders.
The Raiders.
That's not who I was expecting.
Not me either. The Raiders.
The Raiders.
Is this what's that weird
Uh,
draft? Is this Corey Coleman and all? Is that draft?
No, I don't. I think that was a little bit later.
Is it later?
Yeah.
15, the Raiders. 15, the Raiders.
You know
I
who
can start.
this is?
I can start giving more hints now because I'm comfortable with these.
Can you give us? Are you fine with him giving us the round?
Yeah. Or the pick.
He was picked round 1, pick 4.
Ooh, Devontae. No.
Round 1, pick 4.
Correct.
Oh, I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amari Cooper.
Correct.
Oh,
Correct.
AC/DC.
All right, Fatback. That's up 2, right? Yeah, he's up
Yeah.
2. Skittles, come on. 2016.
Is this Cordell Patterson?
Nope.
He wasn't. I don't even think he was the first receiver.
Treadwell.
Nope.
Corey Coleman.
Can't go twice.
What? He already went.
He went first, and you went.
Oh.
Corey Coleman.
Yes. All right, Skittles has shrunk the deficit down to 1. 2000
You're welcome.
Thank you.
2017, guys, please remember the rules. Thank you.
I hate this show.
2017.
2017.
Huh?
I'm not as familiar with this guy.
Is this Treadwell?
No.
Corey Coleman and Treadwell are in the same draft.
Were they?
There's like 3 receivers that never turned out to anything, I think, in that draft. 2017?
Yep. While you think of that, I'm going to adjust the audio quickly. Any idea, guys?
Do you know the... Can you give me the team?
That puts me back in.
Yeah. Are you back in?
If he says a team.
Oh.
Team resets.
All right.
You okay with that?
No. Henry Ruggs.
No.
Okay. Do you want the team? Or do you
I'm
want
good
to
with the team.
Okay.
The team is the Titans.
Yes. It's Corey Davis.
Correct.
That's right. Yeah.
That is correct.
I had Corey Coleman still stuck in my head.
All right.
You're up to.
Up to again. 2018.
Calvin Ridley.
Nope.
Is that not that draft? Yeah, it is. It's that draft. It's that draft.
It may be that draft, but that is not the answer. Don't go again.
Okay. Yeah, there was picked by the Panthers. What is his name? I can't think of his name.
Just ask for a team, man. Let me back in. I'm just itching.
Go ahead.
With the
Team?
Yeah.
Panthers.
I was right. That's
Oh, I didn't think he was right.
yeah. I'm It's on the tip of my tongue.
Come on, guys. This one's embarrassing a little bit.
The Panthers?
Mm-hmm.
Wide receiver?
Correct, yes.
What year are we at? 2018?
2018.
2018.
Yes, I remember. Oh, DJ Moore.
Correct.
Yes. Yeah. I don't
Big
know why
Bear's
I'm
guy to my left here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Good job.
One down,
Can anyone
Skittles.
tell me the college you went to?
Maryland.
Yeah, Maryland.
Nice.
Yep.
Just because I saw it earlier. Okay, 2019.
Jerry Judy.
No.
I don't know. I pulled it. I just pulled it today.
Yeah. Whoa. Is that Henry Ruggs?
Nope.
No.
I'm thinking. And somebody really wants me. My phone's going crazy.
See if you need if it's an emergency. So y'all both guessed, so it's anyone's guess, right? Yeah, it's cleared. It's back cleared. Well, no.
No,
it's mine.
You went,
yeah.
you went. Okay.
What year?
2019.
2019, boys.
2019.
Just get the team.
Okay.
The team is the Ravens.
That would be. I don't think it's the one that's there now.
No, it's not.
Who's there now? What's his name? Zay Flowers? It's not.
No.
Jay.
Is it?
That was not my guess.
No. You're thinking. It's not
No, that's what I'm
Rashad
saying.
Bateman. No.
Was that your guess?
No. I guess.
Was that
kind
your
of.
guess? Well, you can count Zay Flowers as mine, but I was
Okay.
talking to
Okay.
Skittles,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
to you.
Sorry.
You know who this is?
Yes. Can I give a hint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is no longer on the Ravens.
Yeah, I know that.
But he was up. He was for a while.
That's the shittiest.
Well, I mean, y'all should just. I'm surprised y'all haven't guessed
Has
this.
he been on a bunch of teams?
No. No.
The Ravens? Can I get the round and pick?
Round one, pick 25.
Because Bateman went in the first, so did, but that's late. I
Yeah.
mean,
That's
close.
that's
Because there's still
like
no rookie.
21, 22.
Do you know the college?
No.
No.
Because this was
Was he with as he played with Lamar, or was it Flacco? It has to be Flacco.
Flacco.
Right? Yeah.
That's what I was about to say.
I'm unsure.
Has to be Flacco, I think. Because he had Anquan Bolden, he had Steve Smith.
He was drafted in 19. That was the year Lamar won his MVP.
Oh.
So a contributor to his MVP year. Guys,
What team does he play on now? Is that
Yeah.
fine?
Yeah.
Do you
I
know?
believe it is the Chiefs. I think.
This is Hollywood Brown.
Correct.
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
So 2 up again.
Yeah.
Okay.
This thing's about to go outside. Like out the window.
2020.
2020.
Man.
COVID.
Yeah, COVID year.
COVID.
2020.
Is this?
Any thoughts? What's going through your guys' mind? Fatback's got some steam coming out of his ears. I can give hints to these guys now, so if you want to ask me anything.
Is this
like-
Chris Olave?
No. Not Chris Olave, concussion extraordinaire. That's not him.
Is that the same year?
I don't know.
Which would make it Garrett Wilson. Was before. Was drafted before.
Is that your
Olave.
guess?
Sure.
Incorrect.
Give me a Colby hint.
My hint?
Yeah, I want a
Yeah.
Colby hint.
He didn't turn out to be very good.
Okay. Is he still in the league?
No.
No. John Ross?
Nope.
No, that's way later. Sorry. Damn.
Is this Henry Ruggs?
Correct.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I forget he's so young.
Yes.
I forget.
See, he didn't turn out very great.
So this is 21.
He's not that.
All right, so now you're one down.
Yep.
2021. 2021. Only 4 short years ago.
He's older. I don't know if this is the right year.
Garrett Wilson.
Nope.
No, it's not. That's not the right year. So Olave?
Nope. It does not.
Colby hint?
This guy did turn out to be pretty good.
This guy is Jamar Chase.
Correct.
Ah,
Skittles 2 down and only 3 years to go.
that's okay.
2022.
Devontae Smith?
No.
Who did you say?
Devontae Smith.
Garrett Wilson.
No.
Is it not that draft class? Are they not the first two taken? Say Olave and I'll give it.
Olave.
No.
Are they not the first two taken that draft?
I feel like they were.
Give me a Colby hint where he's back on the board. I feel like they were the first quarterback. I mean, wide receivers taken.
I'm trying to think of something that won't give it away. Because the team would give it away.
We're on 2022.
Yes.
Oh, hold on. Is this...
Wait, it's not your turn though. Don't say
Okay.
because I haven't hinted yet. You have any guesses?
Is it 2022?
Yep.
I gotta guess.
I'm thinking of the team.
I mean, I would love to give the team to do a reset, but
If I have a guess...
I want the round and pick. No team.
you go with that?
Is that
No.
good?
That gives a reset, so you can say.
You could say. It's
As
a
soon as I
round
get
and
done
pick.
reading this, it was round 1, pick 8.
No, that's not.
That deters you from saying who you're gonna say?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Wow.
Yeah.
I hope this is right. I mean, I got it off the internet. Everything else has been
22.
right, I think.
CeeDee Lamb.
No.
I think he's what? Do you know his college?
Mm-mm.
You said round 1, pick 8.
Correct, yes. I don't think it's a big college. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is this guy a stud?
He's pretty good.
He's pretty good.
Team?
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to be whoever says it first because it's going to
Okay.
give it away.
Okay.
It is the Falcons.
Drake London.
It is Drake London.
He's the first.
Yeah.
Thank-
He got Drake London. Garrett wasn't a lot.
Yeah.
Thank God, because I thought for a minute I got that wrong. Okay. So you're one down now.
Yep.
2023.
Devontae Smith. It says Devontae Smith.
Nope.
The Saints are on this.
I think we've passed Devontae Smith.
Yeah, I thought he was the
draft
first. I
year.
could have swore he was the first receiver taken, but I think I got it.
Jordan Addison.
No.
Treylon Burks.
No.
Zay Flowers.
No.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Correct.
Tied up.
Tied up with the last year. This is the last year because I don't think we're going to do this year.
Wait, we're not doing this year?
Because it would just be who speaks first. So this is the win it all, boys. 2024.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Correct.
Dang.
Fatback is the winner of the first trivia.
It's close.
It was
Came back
close.
Can you name this year?
Tetori McMillan.
Wrong. Travis Hunter.
I don't know. Come on.
We're not counting that. But great job, guys.
Yeah.
We'll keep up with that. You've won one trivia. Skittles, you've won none, and I've also won none. And we'll do more in the future. So we're going to wrap it up. We went for an hour, so
Yes.
we hope you enjoyed our draft talk. And
Also, before we get off, it will not be just about sports on the podcast. It'll be about
Correct.
a little bit of everything. This is just a basically where three guys gets together and just chat,
yeah,
debate about anything, movies, video games, comics, anything you want to talk about. And if y'all want us to debate about something, watch something, learn a little bit about, just let us know.
for sure. We're pretty much anything that a late 20s male is interested in, we'll probably talk about it. Marvel, DC, comics, video games, sports. We disagree on a lot of things. We didn't really debate much in this episode because we just wanted to get over with talking with the draft since it just happened. But I mean, especially these two. I mean, good God, I've seen them fight, almost get in a fist fight over something stupid. So
I don't agree with Skittles' debate topics, so
I don't agree with yours.
I think he's an idiot.
So most of the time, I'll probably be facilitating these two, but
That's why he's in
That's
the middle.
probably smart. Yeah.
so yeah, if you have anything that you'd like us to talk about, let us know. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok. The Debate Table Pod, I believe, is our handle on there. So yeah, appreciate it.